Hello everybody, my name is Kądzielska and welcome to Poland Daily Culture. In this series of programs, I'll be talking to one of the most recognizable Polish modern artists, Gonzaga Myszkowski. Piotrze, thank you for driving from Poznań to see us. How was the traffic?
Was no traffic.
No traffic?
No traffic.
At least that is good. But before we start the interview, let's see how actually his paintings look like. Myszkowski is a positive artist who doesn't want to upset his audience, at least not too much, and who would like to share ideals with them. So are you really showing ideals to the audience? Do you want to explain to bring them to the other sphere where everything is perfect? You don't have this reality here and now, but you are in presence of something divine. Is it your art?
Of course, everything is perfect. In my opinion, in my philosophy, in my opinion, everything is perfect. People make problems for themselves, and for me, everything is perfect. And somebody went to my gallery many years ago, and we were standing on the middle of the gallery, and my paintings was around, and we were talking like we are talking now. And the guy said that you're living like on an island, and this is your island, and you know, I'm living on an island, like a positive island. Yeah, people love to come to my gallery. Even my daughter, she is now in Boston, when she had an interview with the television, and she said the same, that she loves to come to the Papa because she's coming to the positive island. Yeah.
Do you think it should be the message of artists to show to people something divine, something different, something which they don't experience in everyday life?
Each artist should give to the world this what he's feeling inside. Yeah. So, but I would love to be this, that it was the positive things, because bad things, negative things, just can damage, and that's it. Positive is, through the positive you can grow up and live and think, and I think people should live only this way. So it's no different way, I think.
And you are a Polish artist, of course, from Poznań, based in Poznań, but as I've heard, your huge inspiration is France. So what actually what do you gain from France and from French artists?
Well, this is my love. France is my love, and I'm thinking from there, light. I think that the light is shining there different than here. And one day I was standing on the motorway with one guy from England, and he said to me, we were standing outside because of the traffic. And the English guy said, look, the light here is lighting different, more lighter. I think, anyway, I love France. One year I took my family and we went around whole France. And like Paris, Mont Saint-Michel, Bordeaux, Lourdes, south of France. And I was invited on that time to my friends. They are the artists as well. One is from California. Jim March and his friend to Provence, to Saint-César. And we were painting there together. He had a house in Provence. I spent there a beautiful time. We were working together. We were doing shopping together, eating together. Anyway, beautiful time. And I remember then when I came to the Saint-César village in Provence, the time stopped there. And when I come up there, on the market, the French guys was playing the jazz, old people was playing blues. I sit down, I said, I'm in heaven. And, you know, I love France, I love these people, anyway. So,
and how does it inspire you as an artist?
Everything. And
of course we know.
I don't know what is it, but the smell of France is beautiful. The wine, food, people, nature, sea, yeah, and Matisse, and many artists which were living on the south of France. For example, what Matisse done, I think is a miracle. He done on Vence is a chapel which done and Matisse. I was there, and there is a fresco of Saint Dominic.
Describe it. Just what Matisse done in Vence then.
Yeah, and there is a fresco on the wall with Saint Dominic, and you see the light of the sun is lighting for this fresco all day, from the morning to the evening, and you can see all different lights and colors on this fresco. I think this is one of the miracles of the Matisse.
But could you tell on an example of people who are not very, for example, interested in art and they don't really understand what you're saying? So my question is, how light changes the picture? What are, for example, tricks to use light? Or are there certain paintings which, for example, you would like to have in a bright place or are in a darker place? Do you even think about it?
I'm always working with in the photography as well. Like my grandfather was working. Yeah, you always like with the black and light. Yeah, art is more interesting. Yeah, so I'm just using the light. Yeah, and you see, my work, my paintings are very brighting. I cannot say you how I'm doing this because you have to come to my gallery and see. With camera, then you see how I'm doing. This is sometimes, you know, I'm doing something, and on the canvas is something different, and I'm crying, and I don't know how this happened. You know, that's why we are the artists, I think, because you never knows what's happened on the end.
So do you have this feeling that the painting is living its own life sometimes? That it's like a living creature, that it leads you or it takes you to places which you didn't expect to go?
Sometimes yes, but you are the boss. And you are the master when the painting and the line going with your hand. One day, a few days ago, was a friend of mine. He was a professor in the United States, come to my gallery, and he saw my graphic. And he said, these graphics listen you. You know what I mean? That the line is listen me. The line is going how I want. Then is a masterpiece. Then is a masterpiece. So I think of this moment, I'm the master.
Can we give you a nickname that you tame the lines?
Well, it can be.
I think we should wrap up with it and say that Piotr Gonzaga Myszkowski is the one who tames the lines, whatever it means. But thank you for watching Poland Daily Culture.